Our homes are the largest investment most of us will ever make. They should provide us with sanctuary and a sense of belonging.
We're in a fantastic area, surrounded by people that we love.
It's safe for the cats. I love the outlook on the front.
But with rising living costs and uncertain times ahead of us,
it took a lot more money and time than I guess we calculated.
It's never been more important to love the space you live in.
It's just become a real family, communal room.
So we're taking inspiration.
Look at this!
From some of our most life-changing builds...
And jaw-dropping house hunts.
Taken on by brave families.
I'm nervous now.
all in the name of resolving that famous dilemma. Are you going to love it?
Or list it.
This time we discuss extensions and ask whether they are always the best solution.
It needs a complete overhaul.
Or could your hard-earned cash be better spent elsewhere?
I think maybe you never needed to knock out the side.
With one family who quickly outgrew their home.
And then we found out we're having twins.
And another who struggled to separate running a business from family life.
I need more space.
But once the dust had settled, were the changes enough to keep them where they were?
We are going to...
To extend or not to extend? That is the question. It's the most common question that we're asked, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it might be. I always err on the side of caution, particularly these days when it costs so much money. I think I'd want to know that someone was using every square centimetre of their home before I advise them to extend.
Yeah. Apparently 15% of our square footage isn't used in people's homes.
I would think it might be more than that.
So you've got to maximise what you have before you consider extending and investing further.
Yeah. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
It is like an investment decision. If I spend this on the house, what will it do to the value?
Or if I spend this on the house, what will it do to my day-to-day life to improve it?
And one couple desperate to improve their day-to-day home lives were Tom and Gloria, who we met in 2020 in the coastal village of Lancing, West Sussex. They'd been at loggerheads for 2 years over whether to love or list their 3-bed Victorian semi.
We moved here when I was pregnant with Ria. It was meant to be a stopgap, really. And then 2 years on, we were pregnant again, and then we found out we're having twins.
It's busy in the home.
They keep us very, very busy.
Yeah, it's fun though.
And now, with twin boys Ty and Zay at the age of 2 and Ria aged 4, the household has reached breaking point, and Gloria is desperate for more space.
My mum comes down from London and she visits us, and she hasn't got that space to stay for the weekend. She's either on the sofa or sometimes she stays in our room, and it's just not comfortable.
But husband Tom is adamant the house can be what they need.
It's a good sized house, good layout, good location and everything. We've got a south-facing garden. It's lovely, and we don't need to move. We can stay where we are. It just needs a little bit of a tweak and then be fine.
Gloria disagrees, though, and it's not just the lack of bedrooms that makes her want to move.
The main issues I have with this house are, number one, the location of the bathroom. It's in a really awkward, inconvenient position at the back of the house, off the kitchen. I have arthritis and it's quite a struggle in general to lift the kids, but when I have to take them up and down, through the kitchen, up the stairs. Also, I'm not keen on the way that our kitchen and our front room are separated. So when I'm cooking for the kids, they're all playing in the front room, but I can't see them. It's just not ideal.
Gloria and Tom's layout is typical of a Victorian semi, with the bathroom at the end of a galley kitchen situated at the rear of the house. The wall between the lounge and dining room has been knocked through to create one big open space. Great for the kids to play in, but it's separated from the kitchen, leaving Gloria cut off when she's preparing meals. Upstairs, they have 3 bedrooms with a small toilet between the 2 kids' rooms.
I think there's just too much to do with our budget.
Want to put a little wager on it?
No.
Lucky Gloria turned that down, Tom. I'm willing to bet Team Love It are underdogs here.
So what's the scoop? Who's loving, who's listing?
So I am wanting to list.
And I want to love it.
What's the issue? What's going on?
So we moved here when I was pregnant with our first daughter, and then we found out we were having twins. So all of a sudden it was like, oh, OK, we're going to fill all the rooms.
Is it just about the bedrooms and the numbers of bedrooms?
So the layout is really awkward. We've got a bathroom that is downstairs, off the kitchen, so kind of embarrassing if you've got guests as well.
Especially when your mum's around, so like, hi, Mum, walk past in my like, little towel.
And also bathing the kids. I've got arthritis, so having to lift them through the kitchen, up the stairs, up and down. It's not ideal.
I haven't got a snowball's chance in hell of keeping you in this house.
I haven't actually even finished.
Yeah, no.
Keep going.
Yes, so the kitchen is separated from the front room and living area, and that's the main place our kids play, and I'm running in and out constantly, back and forth.
Gloria's painted a pretty damning picture of the house, which I'm delighted about. You obviously feel it works.
I'm not a builder. I'm not an architect. Hopefully, Kirsty, somehow, we can change it, you know, to improve it. I need your help.
Kirsty the magician is here with her wand. Have you got your wand? You brought it?
Always.
Meanwhile, I shall be taking it quite easy.
Looks like you'll need plenty of the old fairy dust for this one, Kirstles. That's a lot to sort out with Tom and Gloria's Love It budget of £70,000.
All right, so what have we got here? Smallest kitchen, nowhere to sit down. And very awkward when mother-in-law's here and coming out of the bathroom.
Yeah, it doesn't pan out as a family kitchen. If you took out the bathroom, expanded the kitchen, you could do all sorts with this space.
Yes.
But where's the bathroom going to go?
Oh, I do love it when she's puzzled.
It's early days, Phil. Early days.
Now, an upstairs loo. I mean, obviously, the ideal scenario is that this becomes a fantastic bathroom and you put another bedroom in the loft. But do you want to be on a separate floor to your kids?
Whilst building upwards could create an extra bedroom, moving the bathroom onto the first floor would take one away.
And that would blow the majority of their budget without addressing the layout issues downstairs or adding a fourth bedroom. Bit of a head-scratcher, this one. I'm confident I can show them more suitably laid out family homes for their £500,000 budget.
But they would still have to fork out £15,000 on stamp duty, plus another £6,500 on moving and legal costs. We have to be realistic. Gloria and Tom's Love It budget of £70,000 isn't enough to get them the kitchen extension thereafter and an extra bedroom. So I'm going to offer them a choice.
What I have here are two plans, which, based on our conversation, I think is what you want.
Plan A is a scaled-back version of everything they're looking for. The ground floor layout issues are resolved by removing the bathroom to make way for a bigger kitchen with around 70% more usable space. Then on the first floor, daughter Ria's room is divided to make space for the upstairs bathroom Gloria craves. And finally, a loft extension delivers a fourth bedroom along with an ensuite. The compromise here is that in order to stay within budget, there's no ground floor extension, meaning the new larger kitchen diner still won't be a huge open plan space. And they'll be reducing the size of one of the bedrooms to accommodate the new bathroom.
How small is that bedroom and the bathroom? Because as a family of 5, I think it is quite important to have a
nice
good-sized bathroom.
You need measuring tape, gaffer tape, mark things out on the floor, because whatever plan you go with, you're spending a lot of your hard-earned money. So, we're going to move on.
Plan B is more of a two-stage process, which starts with rejigging the ground floor only. Removing the bathroom and extending to the back allows for an open-plan kitchen diner that's more than 3 times bigger and has bifold doors onto the garden. A new dividing wall allows the front sitting room to double as a guest bedroom for Gloria's mum, equipped with a sofa bed. Finally, the current dining room becomes a spacious family bathroom with a laundry utility corner to free up space in the kitchen.
It doesn't stop you later, further down the line,
Going into the loft.
I like that idea. And with the bathroom here, you're not going through the kitchen. Like, well, at the moment, you have to go through the kitchen and people's cooking.
Yeah.
That was a fairly typical conundrum, wasn't it? Where they needed more space upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah. A lot of people want both and can't afford both. So you have to sit down and really carefully work out where you will spend the most time, which addition is going to be of most benefit.
I think in situations where people are deciding where to invest money in their home, then I would always say invest it in the living space, simply because it's more valuable per square foot than it is in bedrooms.
I agree to a point. I think each house has to be analysed individually, because you've got to balance the needs of the family and the need to protect the money you've already spent on your home.
That's why it's a fascinating job, because there's no right or wrong, it's all subjective.
Yeah.
And in 2015, Phil and I travelled to Harrow to meet a family whose home was in desperate need of investment. But would an extension be the answer to all their problems?
We're here to help Charanjit and Ash Oroy, a couple who run their own Bollywood dance company.
When we moved into this house, it was really, really good house, which we really enjoyed living here. And then we had 2 children, and they're grown up now. The property is not working for us.
Well, this 3-bed home, worth around £430,000, could be big enough for a family of 4. As Sikhs, the Oroys have transformed one of the bedrooms into a prayer room. This means 17-year-old Prableen and her 14-year-old brother Manraj are forced to share.
And adding to the feeling of claustrophobia, their room is also used as the office.
It can get a bit clustered sometimes.
Squished.
Squished. You can't even storm out and be like, oh, I'm going to my room because this is your room.
But that's just one of the reasons this family should think about listing. Another would be the complete lack of space downstairs, especially in the kitchen.
It just does not have enough space. I've got my fridge in my hallway, freezer in my living room. I need more space.
The next challenge is the fact living in this house means 2 adults and 2 teenagers are sharing just 1 bathroom.
For some reason, everybody needs to go to the toilet at the same time in our household. I have no idea why, but it does happen, yes?
Yes, it does.
If a family ever needed our help, it's this one.
Good morning.
Ash, am I to take it that you're the one that wants to sell?
Yes.
You want to buy something new?
Definitely.
OK. Tell us where you're at.
I don't want to move away from here because, 21 years is a very long time. And when you have the attachment to the property and with so many beautiful memories you have, it's not just easy to wind up everything and just move away from here.
But despite Charanjit's emotional ties to their home, Ash was adamant she wanted space for their business as well as their family.
Definitely
more space,
more bedrooms. And then if I have the extra space for my kind of dance studio space.
An area for you to dance yourself and an area to have a desk and run the kind of administration side.
Correct.
Huge wasted space, lack of storage, tiny kitchen. Oh dear.
Right, so up here.
From the looks of it all, Sop, you may be biting off more than even you can chew.
It looks a bit like they've just kind of given up on it. They've fallen out of love with the house and just existed in it.
I'll tell you what's happened. They started a business and they've got more involved in the business than they are in what goes on at home.
House.
Yeah.
Or to put it another way,
they need a new house.
So while Kirsty spends the next couple of months and their hard-earned savings righting the wrongs of this house, I'll be showing Charanjit and Ash just how much house they can get from their hard-earned when they decide to move, which increasingly I'm thinking might be their only option.
You've got to be careful under this.
Don't touch it!
Deary me, they really have let this place go. They really want a new home.
No need to sound so pleased, Phil. I'm going to have to be quite tough with them. They're going to have to invest in this house, whether they want to sell it or keep it.
Yeah, it needs a complete overhaul. Extensions, roofing, driveway, kitchen.
Oh, it was simpler when we were just searching for houses.
I am searching for houses. Happy days.
Their budget for a new home is £650,000.
Add to that 22,500 in stamp duty and more than £6,000 in moving costs. Meanwhile, they're prepared to spend £35,000 on improving the house they already have, after which they'll be free either to love it or list it, with my alterations adding value.
If this house is done as well, as carefully with the budget as we can, it will be lovely.
Yeah.
My vision is to demolish the back of the house and build a single-storey extension, giving us the space for an open-plan kitchen and family room with French doors and a large picture window. The kids get their bedroom back, as there will also be a new office. Meanwhile, queues for the loo will be a thing of the past, thanks to a brand new second toilet. And finally, adding a wall here will also create a separate living room.
If we could achieve this, do you think you might want to stay?
Good question. I don't know. Will this be enough to make me stay? I don't know.
If Charanjit and Ash do go with my designs, I think they'll be onto a winner, whether they stay or go.
And back in Lancing, 8 months since we'd first met Tom and Gloria, work had finally started.
After much deliberation over plans, they've agreed on a version of my Plan A, which prioritises adding an additional bedroom over the idea of a ground floor extension.
We did do a loft extension, but instead of taking part of our daughter's room to fit in a small bathroom, we decided to put the bathroom in the loft next to our bedroom.
So they still won't have a bathroom on the same floor as the kids' bedrooms, but at least they won't have to walk through the kitchen to get to it anymore, and as the children grow, climbing the stairs won't be an issue. Also, as I suggested in my plan, the space from the original bathroom will be incorporated into the kitchen to create a dining area. I can't wait to see how it's all going.
Back in Lancing after 8 months. The roof is off, so I have a warm coffee and my tape measure. In we go.
This build could have gone in a number of directions, with the location of the family bathroom causing the biggest dilemma. But with the decision made to move it upstairs, I want to check how that will impact the layout of the new kitchen.
It is a dark kitchen, this. If you open the bathroom door, you can see the amount of light that comes in from there, and that bathroom just has small windows at the moment. So when that has big bifolds, this will be a much brighter, lighter kitchen.
But still a long, thin one.
Gloria!
Yes.
How do you feel at the moment when you cook and you can't put anything to your right or left?
I'm kind of used to it because I haven't really had that space, so I normally just cook and then bring it over to here.
Because obviously you're not taking out the chimney.
No, that was an option we considered, but for the budget, it was going to be too much.
No. It'd be good if you could maybe remove that cupboard and have open shelves above.
Okay,
that would make it feel a bit lighter, I think. Okie doke, I feel happy about this. You know what? I think maybe you never needed to knock out the side. Don't think it matters.
Although it's not as big as they would have liked, extending to the back and into the side return would have meant they couldn't afford the extra bedroom in the loft, and sometimes it's better to build up rather than out.
Loft conversions are becoming increasingly popular.
They can be an effective way to increase the habitable space in your house. But the sloping ceilings and reduced head height can be awkward, so it's important to plan your layout carefully.
This loft is a great example of how to cleverly furnish a room with sloped ceilings. With the bed square against the wall for maximum headspace, the area under the eaves has been turned into a walk-in wardrobe, and glazed doors allow natural light to pour in through the window. Bespoke built-in storage will maximise any available space, but that can be pricey. A potentially cheaper option is to contract a local joiner to knock something up. Alternatively, a simple wall-mounted hanging rail can cost under £20.
And in Harrow,
after almost 6 weeks of getting quotes from local builders, work is finally getting underway.
It's going to make a huge difference to the family.
But to achieve our ambitious plan and take care of those curb appeal issues, the Oroys have upped the budget by £5,000, taking their overall spend to £40,000. As for Ash's dance studio, or even that fourth bedroom, Well, Rome wasn't built in a day. But I'm hoping the improvements we are making will inspire Ash to love this house again.
In terms of a new kitchen and the renovations that are taking place, I'm excited for that. Now that the dance studio is not done, really, that just gives me more of an incentive to move.
I'll make a convert of you yet, Ash, because when I'm finished, this house will be unrecognisable.
And 2 weeks into the build, I popped back to see how the work was progressing.
Wow, I can't wait to see how things are going.
Already the brand new extension is in full swing. The former kitchen is long gone, and it's easy to see the potential for the family room, home office, and of course, that downstairs loo.
My word.
Though I am a little worried that Charanjit's going off-piste with the design.
And what's he having out here?
Yellow slabs.
Yellow?
Yellow go dirty quick.
Like the Wizard of Oz?
Just like next door.
I can't see next door. Hold on. No, it's fine. I'll be fine. Nobody panic, OK?
The only person who'll be panicking is Charanjit if he catches me slowing down the builders.
Oh, right, OK, I thought you were talking about the yellow brick road.
No,
you know,
no,
like
no,
in the
slab,
Wizard of
no, no,
Oz.
slab.
OK. OK, they're not too yellow. If he says anything really silly, ring me.
Okay.
While the style may not be exactly what we discussed, the space created by the new extension is going to make the world of difference to how this family live. So I'm happy to leave it to them. Back in Lancing with work still underway, Phil was ready to take Tom and Gloria on a seaside house hunt. And with my plans set to add value to their own home, they decided to make life a little easier by upping their budget to £600,000.
Tom and Gloria's search criteria is lengthy, but they're now realising that actually in its entirety, in the area that they currently live, so close to the beach, it's not achievable. So I'm forced to change area. However, I've just found a house that's really close to the school. So I'm keeping my fingers and toes tightly crossed. Shoreham by Sea is another coastal town around 10 minutes drive from Lancing. This particular property isn't as close to the beach, but it's much bigger than their current house and it's newly renovated, so it's in impeccable condition.
What do you make of the look of it?
That's right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Modern. Fresh.
Finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Let's get inside.
This converted bungalow has a beautifully furnished open-plan kitchen dining space that leads out onto the garden. At around 8 times the size of the kitchen diner they're creating, this could be the perfect family hub Gloria's after.
It's a bit small, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
This is nice.
4 double bedrooms split over 2 floors means there's ample space for all the family.
Oh, boys' room. I like it.
Downstairs, there's an ensuite off the main bedroom, a guest loo come utility room, and a family bath upstairs.
Oh, this is nice.
Honoured offers over $625,000. I'm hoping this turnkey property could open Tom's eyes to what's really out there if they pushed the top of their budget a little further.
Big, happy, smiling faces. That's what we like.
It's like it's tailor-made for us, because there's a room for the boys and then there's a room for Ria right next to them. I could definitely see us.
I could really see you living here. It demonstrates that this finish, this layout, this square footage is available in an area that's close to the school that you like. It is possible.
It's just the bathroom. That's the only one thing. I can't fault it, I've got to be honest.
I can't fault it. Is that what you just said? I think I heard it.
But, yet to fully convince Tom that he could find them a house he'd love more than their own, for his final roll of the dice, Phil took them to Worthing, an area they hadn't originally considered. Classic Phil.
If you were to move 2.5 miles down the coast to here, Worthing, I wanted to show you what £500,000 would buy you. However, I would just say I'm showing you this as an example of what you could get. This went under offer within 2 days of coming to the market.
Wow. I've always said you get a lot more for your money in Worthing.
It is mind-blowing, the difference.
The kitchen, dining and living space are all open plan, allowing light to flood through the downstairs. 3 bedrooms and 1 bath are on the first floor, and up in the loft is the large main bedroom with 2nd bathroom and study area.
Wow. Oh, wow. This is lovely. Ooh. Open plan as well.
Yes.
And the light comes through nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
the garden, yeah.
It's not too bad.
It's very
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
This house offers Tom and Gloria everything they're trying to achieve with their own house and more at 100 grand under budget.
That's high, isn't it?
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
The bathroom there.
Yeah.
And there's another family bathroom beneath.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of this?
I like it. It's very light as well.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
They've done it.
And it feels airy because that part of the ceiling is so high.
Have a wander. I'll see you in the garden.
Thank you. Shower and a bath. Very nice. Good size, fits everything in it. And the bathroom's on the same level as the rooms.
Yeah, it's true. You've got the 3 bedrooms.
Doing the kids' baths. That's
yeah,
much
all on
easier.
one side, isn't it?
So, is it worth being in Worthing?
I think so.
Are there any boxes it doesn't tick?
Parking is probably the most...
Yeah, no driveway.
Yeah.
We've got
but you saved yourself 100 grand.
Apart from that, it's pretty much...
It's lovely, it is.
Well, look, let's leave it there. I'm really pleased that you've been able to see what your money buys in Worthing as well as your preferred area. Because I think it's got to be worth a thought, a discussion.
And if they were to go for a property like this in this area, they could easily afford to add a driveway or garage with that 100 grand saving, subject to the relevant permissions.
It's going to be a very tough decision. I think there's going to be a...
Yeah, because I ain't budging.
This one's too stubborn.
Stubborn? Me?
A couple of months later, we're back in Lancing to hear Tom and Gloria's final decision.
Come on, team, we can do this.
Hello.
Hello. Gloria's looking very happy about things, and Tom's looking suitably worried.
Would you like to come in?
Thank you.
12 months ago, Gloria and Tom were struggling with layout issues and a lack of bedrooms for their family of 5 plus visitors. The ground floor bathroom at the back of the kitchen was particularly problematic for Gloria, who suffers with arthritis and was struggling to carry the children through the house at bath time. The kitchen was also too narrow for a dining table and felt cut off from the children playing in the other room. But now, the old bathroom has made way for a brighter and more open kitchen with dining area. And bifold doors open onto new decking.
I mean, it is absolutely staggering. And what's extraordinary is that that door is the same, and the kitchen at that point by the door is the same width that it always was, which I cannot get my head around because it just looks wider.
It's opened it up a lot.
It looks wide, so it's not wider.
No, this is new, Phil. This is new, this is new.
Yeah.
The bathroom's gone.
The light coming from that makes a real difference. Where's the bathroom gone?
It's gone up to the loft.
All the way up.
Yeah. 2 floors up.
Hang on, I thought one of the challenges was that you struggled to carry the children.
Yes.
Children's legs get stronger.
Now I've told them to walk down the stairs.
I always knew that was going to go by the wayside because children grow. We'll see.
Can we see some more? I want to see what's happening
yeah.
upstairs.
Tom and Gloria have converted the loft into a generously proportioned main bedroom.
Gordon Bennett. It's your own little love nest up here.
It is quite nice, very cosy.
It's really nice. I love the window. And is that a king-size bed?
Yeah, I'm quite happy.
The first floor rooms have been reallocated to provide 2 spacious bedrooms for the children and a guest room, so Granny doesn't have to spend another night on the sofa.
But you've got the family bathroom next to you. You know, if you've got guests, actually, they've still got to come up next to you.
They've got a toilet down here still.
I think you're clutching at straws, Tom. It's lovely, and I don't want to take away from anything that you've done because you've massively improved the house. It'll sell in a flash when you list it.
They had to stretch the budget to just under £80,000, but in doing so, have added £120,000 to the value of their home. But is that enough to make them want to stay?
I'm really, really, really pleased that you took that gamble. You did invest in this property. It has turned out to be worth it.
You wanted a bigger kitchen, and you've absolutely got one, but has it actually resolved the problems that you set out to.
It's definitely solved one of the main issues, which was when we're downstairs, it's much more convenient and it's nicer. It just feels lighter and brighter.
Big tick.
That's a big tick.
Big tick.
And the bathroom is lovely now.
Yes.
It's nicer that it's no longer off the kitchen. It's not ideal still, but it's an improvement.
Yeah. I thought the search went really well.
I think so. Second house hit the spot. It really did. I was really quite blown away by that.
Good. Have we done enough to sway? Tom, let's get this done.
Tom, Gloria, are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
We are going to love it. For now, but this build that we've done has done a really good job in giving us a bit longer.
It's great. Like I say, because the kids are happy, we're happy, isn't it? But I just know down in the future when they are bigger, and the boys will probably I want my own room.
So you are genuinely loving this house at the moment?
Yeah, we are.
But you are recognising that you will list this house in the future.
Yeah.
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 That would be the plan.
That's probably the best compromise me and you could have had for a long time.
But you've done a lovely job and it's nice to see.
I feel like singing, Phil.
Please don't. Well, good luck. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done.
I think that was a big win because in extending up into the loft, you were able to move the bathroom out of the kitchen, which took complete pressure off the downstairs.
Yeah.
So without making that bigger...
Yeah, and that sometimes, you know, going up gives you more downstairs.
Yeah, completely.
And that was a real case of that.
It was the right result for them here and now. It's not forever, and I think they recognise that.
No, nothing's forever, Phil. Even you and I. In Harrow, Ash and Charanjeet were going all out with their single-level extension and a complete overhaul of their ground floor. What's he having out here?
Yellow slabs.
Yellow?
Yellow, dirty quick.
Like the Wizard of Oz. And while the building work continued, Phil was about to embark on an epic house hunt. He might have had a healthy budget of $650,000, but Charanjeet was going to take a lot of convincing to leave their home of 21 years.
Today we're in Pinner, an area that Oroys know quite well, as it's only 10 minutes from where they currently live. And here, both off-street parking and space are two boxes I can most definitely tick.
You can see the houses are bigger, the plots are bigger, everything's just kind of upsized a bit.
Definitely.
Not only is this 1930s double-fronted semi beautifully presented, it offers 2 reception rooms and a kitchen diner. There are also 5 bedrooms, so 2 could easily be used as an office and a prayer room. Meanwhile, permission allowing, there's also plenty of room for Ash's dance studio as well. All that, and we're still under budget, just at £645,000.
Oh my God!
It's a bit of all right, isn't it?
Nice.
Oh, come on, Charanjeet, you can do better than that.
No, seriously. Yeah, good. Phil, I'm still very keen to see the other part of this house, actually.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That is a good sign.
Because it's excited me up to what I've seen, but I'd like to see some more.
Good.
Sounds to me like Charanjeet might be a Spencer convert.
Why don't you have a wander upstairs?
Okay.
And I'll show Ash the garden, because the dance studio and that kind of thing could go up there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a proper smile, that was, wasn't it?
I should be more excited than
No,
him
but that's what you always wanted, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he's happy for me.
Oh, that's good. I'm really happy if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Good man. Go on then. Ash, follow me.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
But while Ash was blown away by the space,
So good. Love it.
it didn't take Charanjeet long to find fault.
Only one thing is that we don't have any garage here.
Yeah, but you've got a driveway, Charanjeet. You seem to find something wrong in everything that...
But no, I'm very practical.
Because I'm the one who wants to obviously move.
In order to convince me move away from the old house to a new house, I definitely need a garage in the house, which we are missing here, actually.
I don't know. Could Charanjeet make this search any more challenging? Yes, of course he could.
Am I asking too much? Because I'm saying that it'd be nice if possibly Detached house? I don't know.
You're a funny man, you're a funny man.
That's possible, is it?
Feels good. But with detached houses in the area selling for over 700,000 he's not a magician. So for his final property, he took Ash and Charanjit to see a show-stopping semi closer to home in Harrow.
Front garden on the corner. Quite substantial.
Nice look from the outside, for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice look, yeah.
Well, I was hoping for a bit more than just nice. After all, this semi-detached home is stunning both inside and out. It has stylish entertaining areas downstairs and 4 good-sized bedrooms upstairs. Even better, at £610,000, it's 40 grand under their budget. But hang on. In the garden, there's also something that will definitely put a smile on Ash's face.
It's a dance studio, potentially.
Yes.
Very good.
Not only does this house have everything the family wants, it's also in the neighbourhood Charanjit loves. Come on, surely this is worth a smile.
I like that. It's really nice, yeah.
Oh, we're getting somewhere, Charanjit.
It's because we're back in
Still not. Because, again, it's a local area where I want to stay.
Exactly.
And,
where you can get a big semi-detached house, lots of bedrooms, lots of bathrooms, for $610,000.
610?
Yeah.
This is 610.
And how many bedrooms?
You better have a look.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
This is a master bedroom. Oh my God, with an ensuite bathroom.
That is
This
amazing.
is good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just checking the pressure.
Oh, good.
Well, he's nothing if not thorough, old Charanjit. But I don't think even he can find fault in this house.
So how did I do? Are there any faults?
No, I think you did very well.
Actually, we're speechless.
Yes.
So I'll say you've done a
I think
fantastic
you did very
job.
well.
Really nice, Phil.
Yeah.
Definitely.
In terms of where the family's at now, in terms of how you live and how you want to live, how the business is developing.
Correct.
On the other hand, you don't know how home is going to turn out.
Yeah.
So it is important you give that proper time and attention.
That's right.
And get it as good as it can.
Yeah.
Because it's only by getting that as good as you can, getting it worth as much as you can, that you'll be able to sell it and possibly buy something like this.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was always up against it because Charanjit never wanted to step foot out of Harrow.
No.
So actually it was quite a big win to get them to go looking at any houses. They hadn't looked at anything for 21 years or something. So that in itself, to get him to view, was a start. Their budget wasn't realistic for what they wanted in the area that they wanted it.
And that's often the case.
Yeah, true. Which is why I do end up stretching geographical boundaries a little bit, just to
Geographical
demonstrate.
boundaries? You've moved people to other countries.
I've tried. I've not succeeded yet, but it's to demonstrate there are opportunities if you stretch.
Amazing how Somerset becomes Wales and Scotland becomes Northumberland.
40% of people move within 5 miles of their existing home.
40% of people move within 5 miles of where they were.
Yeah.
That is an extraordinary fact. Note my furrowed brow.
You heard it here first.
And after just 9 weeks, we're back in Harrow to settle Ash and Charanjit's love it or list it debate once and for all.
The downstairs just didn't work for the family. It was cramped and cluttered, and even the fridge was given the cold shoulder. But after 9 weeks of dust, drills and demolition, a fantastic 21 square metre single-storey extension at the back of the house has opened up the ground floor, creating a stylish kitchen diner at its centre.
They have smartened up the
outside. It's much smarter at the front.
Yeah.
Having hardly touched it in the 2 decades they've lived here, this house was dated and unloved. But now, a newly laid driveway, some much-needed repairs to the brickwork, and a brand spanking new front door say to me, welcome home.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome.
Inside, there are big changes too. Most notably, no fridge in the hallway. It's in the kitchen.
Fridge.
The fridge.
Yes.
No longer in the hallway.
Fridge, and no longer in the hallway, yes.
No longer in the hallway, but the same size as a hallway.
The old kitchen was barely bigger than a shoebox. But now there's space, there's storage, and dare I say it, there's style.
This was an inspired choice, the red, because actually I would never have gone for that colour.
Really?
And yet when I see it, I just think it completely works.
Chanji, what goes through your mind stood here?
I think I can utilise every single space of this house now more efficiently as I wasn't able to do it before. So I think that is a very, very pleasantly surprised. And the whole presentation, how everything is being done, it's really nice, feeling like in home, actually.
Yeah, bringing all of our elements that we've had there before and enhanced the whole house and just taken it really to another level.
To another level. And,
It is a good house.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's still not big enough for you, but it's a lovely house.
Not big enough. This once neglected dining room has now been incorporated into the kitchen, transforming it into useful family space with this table at its heart.
Blimey.
It's lovely.
It changed completely.
Completely.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in what used to be the kitchen is a brand new home office, which means the children can finally have their bedroom back. And right next door, a second loo guarantees no more long queues for the bathroom.
What did you guys feel when you first came in?
Actually, it took me by surprise. It was like, oh my gosh, is it my house? Because
I'm not
it doesn't
surprised.
feel like, you know, the same old house that we were in before, no?
Come on, I want to see some more.
Now, I'm usually one to take walls down, but I've decided to put one up. Closing off the sitting room has created an intimate space at the front of the house.
It feels really spacious. It feels like a traditional front room.
That's right.
Well, it's got to look good for sale, you know. Take pictures of it as it is today, on the market next week.
Could anyone get any more boring?
They have spent up, as the work has taken them £3,000 over budget at 43 grand. But they've made the house way more saleable and added at least £50,000 to its value.
Think back to the house that I showed you in Harrow. 4 double-bedroom, massive plot, front garden, studio in the garden, in the back garden, massive prayer room.
I remember that, that was,
of course.
That house was really, really good because you don't expect that kind of house in the area where we are in, actually. And so we were very, very surprised to see that kind of house.
Still available.
I think where we stand is, where are we going to benefit the most from?
Yeah.
Then we have to ask you, are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
I think we're going to love it.
Love it.
No! Ash!
Sorry.
What have you done?
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. The most difficult person to convince to stay is me. I didn't think you'd do such an amazing job. It's actually felt like home.
Did you have a big sigh of relief?
I am very relieved now, actually. and not only convincing her, but I got a beautiful house now, actually, which
is worth loads more.
I'm really looking forward to stay here. You know, I'm really looking forward to spending my time here.
It's been 7 years since Ash and Charanjit decided to love their house in Harrow, and they're now embarking on another massive project.
Obviously, for that time, whatever we required, it worked well now, actually, and we're really looking into what else can be done. So a lot of construction work is happening at this precise moment.
While the extension was a dramatic upgrade and made the most of the budget they had available at the time, now they can afford it. Ash is finally getting the dance studio she always dreamed of. And work has also started on a new loft conversion that will give them that much-needed extra bedroom.
You know, at the end of the day, I am still looking for a bigger house.
True businesswoman.
I will still, not business, but I'm still looking for a bigger house. I've always said that.
Yeah.
It's just that I've still loved what we've done before, love it, you know, I've loved it then. But if I have to list it, well, I will have to list it.
I mean, different extensions suit different people. But it's great to see that Ash and Charity are investing further in that house, and they're extending on extensions.
Yeah, be really interesting to go up any one street and see how many people have extended.
Most of them.
Most of them. Plus garden pods, plus.
But they've extended in different ways. Up, out, down, around. Extensions upon extensions.
Extensions worked in both these cases. But I will say it again, it is not always the solution. Sometimes you have more space than you realise.
Maximise what you've got before you think about extending.
Yeah.